We're joined by three-time league champion with the Gunners, David, the Hovish King Seaman. David, how are you this morning?
I'm not too bad, lad, I think.
What have we done? How have we managed to get you off that river, mate?
I know, exactly.
Listen, Pat,
no,
in all seriousness, I was going to say, seriousness, mate, it's been an encouraging start by Arsenal. I mean, we thought the sending off was a bit of a joke last night, but the one thing they did, they've got flair in their team, they've got goals in their team, but they showed a bit of steel, an ability to defend a 1-0 lead, and it was pretty encouraging from Arsenal fans' point of view, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it was, to go down to 10 men, for 30 minutes, just showed where this Arsenal team is now. I heard Robbie earlier on the show saying that a couple of seasons ago we would have lost or maybe drawn that game. But this team's different. They've got a different belief. They've got a different steel about them. And it's really good to see. And going back to that, the sending off, I can't believe that the ref gave the decision for pulling when he didn't pull him.
Yeah.
So what is he seeing? What has he seen? He's guessing.
He is guessing.
You can't guess at that level.
No, you're absolutely right, David. He is. That's exactly what he's doing. The plus points as well for Arsenal. Like Saliba, he looks like a proper player, David. He could have graced a.
You wouldn't mind playing behind him, mate, would you?
Yeah, a lot of good Arsenal teams.
No, exactly. Yeah, and when he came back last season, it was like a new signing coming because we'd not seen him play in the first team for any length of time. And he's gone out on loan, and it just shows you that going out on loan for these young players really does work, or it really can work. Mm-hmm. And he's come back in. Even last season, he was brilliant. He was hugely missed last season at the end of the season, but now he started off again, playing brilliant football and looking like he's been in the Premier League for like 5-6 years.
Yeah, look, as someone who's got over the line, who's won the biggest prize, winning the leagues. What do you think this Arsenal group have got to add, David, to what they do and what they've got in order to actually get over the line?
I think what happened last season at the end of it, you've still got Man City. That is a massive, massive juggernaut of a team and a brilliant team. Not just a team, a fantastic squad that's going to be chasing you down. Any other time, any other season, you win that league. But it's Man City, and they're still around. They've now got to have the belief, which I'm sure they'll take that from last season because, whether there was a few nerves or what, I don't know, but there were serious injuries to key players as well. But the main thing now, guys, is that Arsenal are in contention, and that we haven't been there for a long time.
Yeah,
it was only last season where we were in proper contention.
What was your first, David? What year was your first title win with the Gunners?
1990, my first season for
1990.
Arsenal.
Was that you and United?
Yeah.
Yeah. And did you chase them down, or were you? I can't remember. Were you always in front, or did you chase them down and eventually just overcome them? How did you do that?
No, the first season we were up there. I think they lost to. I think Liverpool lost to. I think it was us, Liverpool and Man United, and Liverpool lost at Forest, which meant that we were champions. Right. But in '98, when we did it in the first double, we chased them down. I think it was 10 or 11 points behind, and we chased them down. So that's when you're chasing someone down, it's a lot easier. You get a lot more momentum. When you're out in front, you're always like looking over your shoulder, aren't you?
Definitely.
David, I think it's safe to say that Arsenal needed to strengthen the squad, particularly with the challenges ahead, European football, and you want to have another good league campaign. I personally think Arsenal have had a brilliant recruitment period with obviously Havertz, Rice, Timber, who got the injury, and Raya. How do you see the team strengthen? I particularly want to talk to you about Declan Rice, who I thought was magnificent last night.
Yeah, he was. All the signings have been brilliant. Even the glimpses that we saw of Timber. It was. He looks a really good player. It's devastating that he's got an ACL, and hopefully that he gets better really soon. But we know how long they take. But yeah, the recruitment's been brilliant. And the backroom staff have got to take a lot of credit for that because the players they've brought in have improved the squad and improved the team. Even Havertz, he goes around his business and he's more of a threat than people realise. But the main star of it all, he's got the biggest fee as well, the biggest transfer fee is Declan. He gets around that pitch and he does a lot of unnoticed work. You know, and all of a sudden you see him popping up, but then he's always clearing up, he's always tidying up after players, and that's the type of guy he is. And you know, hopefully that's going to lead to trophies for him in the future.
David, Goalkeepers Union, I want to ask you, but I don't know much you saw of the tournament, but English girls did really, really well, and obviously Mary Earp's goals was voted, I think it's a Golden Glove, the goalkeeper of the tournament. They'll maybe start selling goalkeeping jerseys with her name on it now.
Oh mate, that's the biggest boo-boo ever, isn't it? But no, deservedly so, mate. You know, she's been brilliant. She's been brilliant all the way through the tournament. She's made some fantastic saves. You know, to save a penalty in a World Cup final and be on the losing side, that's really hard to take. But yeah, rightly so. She's been voted goalkeeper of the tournament, and brilliant. She's been fantastic. And so too have the Lionesses, to be fair. You know, you've got to give them credit. You know, like that would have been one hell of a double: European champions and a world champions. But you know, the European champions is not a bad title to have as well.
No, not at all.
No, they did fantastic, David. Listen, thanks for joining us, mate. Have a great day. We'll hopefully see you soon.
Cheers, guys. Thanks.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.